Hi, Mary Ann Suppressi here with What's Up Southwest Florida Teach Me Social, and today we're going to talk about 5 mistakes that can be costly for you as a business owner when it comes to your marketing. And I see business owners struggling with these all the time, and I've even done a few of them kind of myself. So the first one we're going to get into is ignoring your target audience. And where I see business owners struggling is understanding the concept of a target audience or their target market. They seem to think that if they hone in on just a certain demographic, say it's moms between the ages of 30 and 35 or 45, they have 2 kids, that kind of thing, that they will exclude people on the outside of that target. Maybe an older person, maybe a younger person. And so out of fear of excluding anybody, they don't really want to target. So that's really the first mistake that comes there. And the other one is not really understanding what it is that their target market is interested in. What are their pain points? What problem are you solving for them? Those are the concepts you kind of have to look at when you're doing your marketing. And this plays into your words, your copy, your pictures, your videos, the language you use. Everything goes and speaks towards that target market. Yes, you're going to pull people in from the outside, but the preponderance of where your business comes from is going to be, from a certain demographic. So those that are in business already that aren't really target marketing anybody, I tell them to look at their stats, because that will tell you the age groups and where people are coming from, things like that. Look at their social media, see what they're reacting to and engaging with, so that they know what interests their audience the most. Which brings us to the next one, and that's tracking and measuring. A lot of times when I'm working with a business owner, I ask them, so have you looked at your Facebook stats? Have you looked at your Instagram stats, your website stats? No idea where they are. And then when I show them what's happening and what everything means, they actually start to feel better about their business, because they realize that they are reaching who they want to reach and people are paying attention to what they're saying. It hasn't maybe translated into the sales at the level they want, but they're moving in the right direction, and they kind of miss that if they're not tracking or paying attention to tracking. So it also tells you when you're tracking, what's especially your sales. That's a really good thing to track, because it'll tell you what product or services people are most interested in by what they're purchasing, and a lot of store owners do that. So mobile optimization is another one. I don't think this is as much as a problem as it used to be, because most of your email marketing and your websites already come with that now, but you want to make sure that you are using a service for your email marketing that does optimize it for mobile. A lot of it, when Google made the changes a few years back, that everything needed to be optimized, most of the technology kind of went along with it. But I still, every once in a while, come across a website that is not mobile optimized. So you want to make sure yours is, especially if you're doing it yourself. You want to make sure that it is. Consistent branding is another one. I see this a lot when people are making their own graphics. They don't stay within brand colors. They don't stay within brand voice. So you want to make sure that you have a clear vision as to what your brand is, what your brand voice is, so that you stay consistent with that. And another one is, I was bad about brand in the beginning, way back in the beginning. I was changing my logos and colors all the time. So I was really bad about that. So you don't want to do that. And the last one is customer retention. Sometimes we get so focused on sales and bringing in new clients and new customers that we don't continue to nurture our current ones, because sometimes our current customers are the best source of referrals. Word of mouth comes from your current clients and customers. So you want to be sure that you continue to retain them and have programs such as loyalty programs, those work pretty well, into keeping your customers still doing business with you. There's so many new businesses popping up, and I call them the little shiny baubles here and there that distract people. And so they may have done business with you a while, but in comes somebody else and it's shiny and bright and oop, off they go. So you want to make sure that you do what you can, and track your customer retention rate is another thing you want to pay attention to. So I hope these kind of help steer you in the right direction of what not to do with your marketing. So if you're liking my videos, please hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. And in the down in the description, you're going to see an option to get my free marketing plan. So please help yourself to that. It will really help you with your planning. Thanks so much. Mary Ann Sabresi, What's Up Southwest Florida, and Teach Me Social, giving you a voice to Southwest Florida and beyond.